Welcome everybody, we're Home Base Games. We have been gone for a little bit, but we're back. We got a new setup.
As you can see, welcome Marvel's fans. We have new setups where we're on camera. So exciting.
Yeah, so we took a little break while we basically redid our entire streaming setup.
The entire thing.
From scratch.
Took everything apart, put it all back together, and reconfigured everything with a bunch of new equipment. So hopefully you guys like it. I know a lot of people wanted to see our ugly mugs. I don't know why.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Don't get it, but
you'll see us now for a little bit. We'll be up in that top corner for all of our gameplay. As you can see right here, this is that same overhead camera looking down at our table. So that's going to be in shot, and it is what it is, but it's okay. I think it's fine. We'll live.
Yeah. Yeah, and so obviously it's Friday, and it's a new release Friday, so we've got DRAX.
Dun, dun, dun.
Which we haven't played. I haven't even read all the cards yet.
Oh, yeah, we haven't. I literally just read his ability. So this, you know, they love me. But I think he's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, he seems really cool. He's they do a really good job of making these characters kind of unique and do their own thing.
Absolutely, and feel very thematic at the same time. Like, even just reading his card is like, oh, well, that makes sense for Drax. I think I have a very good idea of how that's going to go.
So, Patronus is going to play Drax. I'm going to play Gamorra, actually.
Yeah, still keep with a Guardians theme.
Yeah, and I've actually never played Gamorra. Because
you haven't played her yet.
When she came out, Patronus called dibs.
Yeah,
which is fine because
probably one of my
I called dibs on Rocket, and that was totally fair. So
yeah,
she called dibs on Gamorra, so she played Gamorra. And then when we had our first in-person play session, Guardian session,
yeah, you didn't get a chance.
I didn't get a chance to play Gamorra then either. So I was like, okay, I'll play Gamorra. She can play Drax. So we are literally both using the standard pre-built deck lists, so they're not very good. We are going to try and go against standard Ronin.
Yeah, not campaign version, just
Ronin.
Ronin as a villain.
Yeah.
We might get wrecked, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
We can wipe on Ronin a couple times and join the crowd of continuing to wipe on Ronin on regular mode, because we're not building decks designed to defeat him. So
I remember how I showed you the, it was actually kind of funny. The other night I showed Patronus this little promotional video that WoW Classic made for the Burning Crusade.
Yeah.
And in the song they talk about how Kael'thas caused 1,000 wipes.
Oh, yeah.
And
Ronin has caused 1,000,000 wipes at
that was exactly what I thought of. I was like, Ronin is the Kael'thas.
Ronin is the king of wipes right now.
He's the Kael'thas of Marvel Champions.
There you go. There's our
he
crossover.
caused 1,000 wipes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, nobody's wiped like they wiped on Ronin.
And it got me thinking, I wish there was a cool promotion video ode to Marvel Champions with some dude singing a song about playing Marvel Champions and getting wrecked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So we've got everything set up and ready to go here. I'll flop sides. So we're all set up, assuming we're just playing Ronin on standard mode just as a villain.
Oh, and the caveat, we did make a singular deck change to both of these decks.
Oh, from the starter?
From the base pre-con deck. So Drax actually comes with Gamorra as a ally.
Yeah, as the signature ally.
It's not a signature ally, it's a basic ally. Yeah. But yeah.
That's why I said signature ally.
Yeah, it's a basic ally, and then Gamorra comes with Drax as a basic ally. So we thought it'd just be more fun. We swapped them for Rocket and Groot. So one of us has Rocket or a deck, and the other one has Groot. I think I got Groot.
I don't even remember which one we took.
We'll find out when we draw them.
Doesn't matter.
So we have 4 of the 5 Guardians. If Star-Lord were a basic, I would have jammed him on one of the decks and just played 41 cards.
He would have gone with
just so we could have. We kind of wanted all the Guardians against Drax.
Would be fun, but apparently, there is no Star-Lord ally yet. So maybe he'll come out in that last Guardians hero pack whenever that's getting.
They need to make a Dance Off to Save the Universe card just for Drax.
I mean, it really should be for Star-Lord, but yes.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sorry, not Drax. I meant to say just for Ronin.
Yes.
You can only play this card against Ronin, and you put it in the deck.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a trump card. Yeah.
Yeah. To help with the
Ronin, you know. Yeah, exactly. Pull a footloose and do some dancing.
All right, so here we go. We'll see how this goes. So I start with 6. I think you have a
as do
smaller
I.
hand size on that guy.
I'm sure it's smaller on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's
6.
usually. It seems to be like for the most part, people are 6 on their alter ego side, and then 4 or 5 on the other side.
All
right. So yeah, I have not read really any of these cards, which is probably not super ideal, but you know, say la vie.
Yep.
When your hero makes a basic attack, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Reduce your hero's attack for
You should just
that
put it on
attack
camera.
by the number of printed boost icons on that card. If that attack still deals damage, ready your hero.
Okay. So it's interesting. So you play that
you're
card.
on purpose reducing your attack, but if you still hit, you get to ready.
Yeah, so it's like you get to play that card for a little baby attack, and then if you still hit, you get to ready.
Yeah.
Does it work against? And no, it only works against the villain.
Mm-hmm. And it's when you make a basic attack.
Yeah.
So
it might not be bad against tough if you could just hit this guy for 1, ping off the tough, and then ready your hero.
Well, but the problem is I have to. So this reduces my attack.
Yeah.
And he only. I mean, unless I have a bunch of vengeance counters.
Well, that's that's obviously the way to go.
Yeah. So this seems like it's complete uselessness right now because
I don't know. You're going to start with 2 vengeance counters.
No, I don't. He doesn't accumulate them.
Yeah, on his other side is right.
No.
After you change to this form, remove all vengeance. Oh, Drax heals too.
He gets them by being attacked by the boss.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So I have no way of accumulating them.
Yeah. Well,
right
you do
away.
have the power stone, so you're going to be at +2.
Plus
yep,
1.
+1.
So I'm at attack 2.
Yeah.
And then reduce it.
Yeah,
like,
so that might be.
I don't think I want this card right now.
The card might be a discard.
There's 2 of them in there, so I think we get rid of that. Sweet Feet Mastery. So after Drax makes a basic attack, I draw a card. So it replaces it. Well, it doesn't replace itself because it costs 1. Oh, it's an upgrade. Oh, snap. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, oh, here's that card you were talking about, Fight Me Coward. So I ready my hero and draw a card, then the villain attack.
So there you go. So that will get you a counter. That'll put you up to 3.
True.
So maybe those cards are not bad.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe they're not bad.
Yeah.
Hard Knocks. That's a new protection card. Attack, deal 4 damage to an enemy if that enemy is defeated by this attack if your hero tough step. Okay, that's probably not helpful. That's only helpful against minions.
Mm-hmm.
Pay 3 to deal 4 is a pretty bad ratio. I'd rather keep some. I run the risk of not having things to play with my energy now.
Correct.
Maybe I discard 1 of these.
What was that card you wanted to discard?
Hard Knocks.
What does it do?
Deal 4 damage to an enemy.
Oh, gotcha.
So pay 3 to deal. Maybe I just get rid of these, keep 1 of them, and just draw 2.
Okay.
No, we'll find out. Oh, well, that worked out. Okay. We got the Rocket Ally and then Knife Leap. Reduce the cost to play this card by 1 for each vengeance counter on Drax. When you make a basic attack, you get +5 attack for the attack. That attack gains overkill and piercing. Holy cow. Knife Leap at the end of Endgame where he's like, rah, 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 rah.
Yeah.
Like it. All right. I've got my starting.
Okay.
Do my mulligans.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep. I mean, keeping an ally seems great. Even though she's gonna put a guy into play.
Well, that's what happens when you play her for 0. There has to be a drawback somewhere.
Yep. So my thoughts here are. This card doesn't seem to be great. So this is hero action.
Yeah, hero action, deal 2 damage to the villain. Hero interrupt when a minion initiates an attack, deal 2 damage to that minion. So it serves 2 purposes.
Yeah, there's no minions in play, so really it's just it's
Pay
really
1, deal
just
2.
pay 1 to deal 2. So I think I'm just gonna discard that. This one's pay 0 to deal 2. Not bad. I don't know if I'll have a chance to play it. The only way I could play this card is if... Actually, there's no way I could possibly play this card. So maybe I just don't want to mulligan, and maybe I just want to play... Use this to play this, use these 2... I don't think I'm going to mulligan. I'm just going to stick with these cards, and we'll go from here. We have the hammer in play. To get rid of it, take 2 damage, deal yourself a face down, and counter card. Okay. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
All right. So I have nothing to do on my alter ego side. I'm going to flip to hero side.
What is his alter ego ability?
Remove all of your vengeance counters and gain 2 health per vengeance counter.
Deal 2 damage.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Interesting. So he could recover 10 in a turn?
Yes.
That's kind of crazy.
Yes, because if he had max vengeance counters, you'd remove, which his maximum, if you're not aware, is 3, as it says on his. So he can remove all of his vengeance counters, so that would be heal up to 6, and then cover for 4. So yes, he can.
So he doesn't need downtime in his deck ever.
He does not need downtime in his deck ever, I don't think.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I think what we're going to do is make... I think I actually just... excuse me, discard Rocket to play my Leafy Mastery. We're going to get that upgrade into play. Then I'm going to make a basic attack to remove his tough.
Okay.
I exhaust this, draw a card. Payback. After the villain attacks you, deal X damage to the villain where X is equal to your attack. Okay? Cool. Then I'm going to play Fight Me, You Coward. So I ready. I draw a card.
So he should actually have an extra damage because of the Power Stone, but it was
mean?
tough. It was tough, so it doesn't matter. Your attack is +1.
I understand.
Okay.
Yeah, but he was tough, so I just... We got Subdue. When an enemy initiates an attack, that enemy gets -3 for the attack, and that's
Oh, that's helpful.
Oh, and I... Okay, so I could actually play that in response, because I drew a card, which was that, and then the last step of this is the villain attacks you.
Yeah.
So he's initiating an attack, so I could use this.
Yeah, and he has base 3.
And he has base 3 right now. So the question is...
Maybe ditch the free attack.
Yeah, maybe I ditch this one.
Yeah.
So we'll ditch this to play the Subdue to give him -3, so it's just his card.
Yeah, so he's attacking for 0
So
right
he's
now.
attacking for base 0, and we flip his card, and it's 1 with a boost. If this activation is an attack, it's overkill. So it's just 1 damage.
Nice.
Take 1, and I get a vengeance count. He attacks me.
Yep.
That's when he gets these vengeance counters. After the villain attacks Drax, place 1 vengeance counter on him to a maximum of 3. If you cannot put a vengeance counter, you draw a card instead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we did those things. Then I can... I mean, I might as well play this after he attacks me, because I'm not gonna... I'm gonna be able to play this as is. So just use all the cards in my hand. After the villain attacks you, deal X damage to the villain where X is equal to your attack. I'm going to deal him 2.
3.
3, because of that. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. And then we will use an energy to play the knife leap, which is reduced by 1 because I have 1 vengeance counter on me. So
Yes.
reduce the cost by 1 for each vengeance counter. When you make a basic attack, you get +5. Oh, it's an event. Oh, but I'm ready. That's what I thought. So we're gonna make another basic attack. So when you make a basic attack, you get +5 attack for that attack. This attack gains overkill and pierce.
Sweet. So you're attacking him for 8?
Yeah. 1, 2,
3
3 +5, 8.
All right. Go Drax.
Right.
Okay, that's cool.
That was pretty good.
That was a good turn.
Yeah.
That's a pre-con deck too.
Yeah, and
Awesome.
then
Loving
I can use this to remove threat from here unless you're going to end up needing a resource. So I can hold off on that until you take your turn.
Yeah, I don't think I will, but we'll find out.
That seems like a very good first turn.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can expect Drax to go that well most turns.
All right,
but that
so
felt very
Alter
good.
Ego, Skill Tactician. Look at the top card of your deck. If it's attack or thwart event, draw it. Okay, I'll look at the top card of my deck. It is a thwart event.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
So I just did to draw a card.
Draw it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so then I flippity flip.
Why you stack your deck with those?
All right, and I have yet to play here. So finesse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so after I play an attack event, I remove a threat from a scheme, and after I play a thwart event, I deal damage to an enemy.
Yep, she does a little bit of both.
Oh man, she's just a value deck. I
Mm-hmm.
love this. Oh, this is cool.
She is my boo. I like her a lot.
Yeah, she's awesome. Okay, she's my playstyle. Man, this art too is just. I'm gonna put this up here again. This art is just fire.
Yeah, it looks very.
I mean, I remember seeing it originally, but this is my first time playing with it and having it right in front of me, and man, it just pops. Okay, so I think there's wow. Okay, so things to do.
Yep.
So I definitely think we discard this first hit. We're gonna discard this first hit because I don't know. It's just right now. It's just
it's
very mediocre. So we're gonna discard that, and we're gonna put this Keen Instincts into play, which gives me a resource to play
attack or thwart events.
Attack or thwart events.
Yep.
So that seems
green
good.
too, I think.
What?
I think it's a green, like a wild.
Yeah, it's a wild resource.
Yeah, so
that
you
is
can
correct.
use it to trigger all the thwarting effects.
So we're gonna play that
on yellow cards.
I think we're gonna discard a copy of Impede. We're gonna discard this card and exhaust Keen Instincts.
Play?
To play it.
Oh, you have a second copy.
Yeah.
Got it. Fair enough.
And this says remove 3 threat if this is the first card you've played this round. Oh, it's not. Return it to your hand. Gotcha. So I wanted to play that before I played this. I misplayed. We're going to start this over.
Fine.
All right, read your cards. Yep. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to, instead of doing all that, we're going to discard 1 copy of Impede and discard first hit.
Yeah.
Discard these 2.
To play
an Impede.
Okay.
So this is going to thwart.
Remove 3 and then bounce that card here.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay.
And this card goes back to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Then we are going to discard this Impede.
You deal a damage because you
Oh,
event, right?
yeah. Good call. Yep, after you play a thwart, deal a damage. Yep.
I think it's the first time it's once per phase,
yep.
right? Yeah.
And now we want to... Interesting. So hit and run would cost 3 if I played this. Yeah, okay. So then I think we're going to just discard this Impede.
Yeah, the one you
when I bounced.
Your hand. Yep.
We're going to discard that to play this Keen Instincts again.
Yep. Tap it and discard. Run.
I'm considering that very much.
I mean, we only have 1 threat, so it's not quite as good. What else is in here?
Yeah, it's really not that good, so I'm thinking about maybe just holding on to it. Yeah, I might just hold on to it. I'm just going to play acrobatic move, and this is just an attack to deal 2.
Sure.
And then it'll trigger, and so this will remove the 1 threat.
Correct.
And then we're going to just play...
So you're going to have a resource available to you. Guys.
Mm-hmm.
So if that makes an impact on your decision.
Yeah, I mean... This is kind of awkward. It's kind of awkward. I can play this. I guess I'll just still play the hit and run. It's still, but it's really bad. So actually, it's not even worth using. I didn't play this turn very well.
I would play it. You have so many resources. Better than
That's only 1 resource or something.
2.
Yeah, 2.
Plus, you're holding on to do 2 cards.
No, I'm gonna play these. I was gonna play one of these cards.
What's the other card? I can't.
It's Angela.
Oh, so it's 0.
It's a 0.
Well, you could do Angela because then you can hit and run.
Yeah, which is
you're not removing threat.
Which is okay. I'm not removing threat. I think it's okay. I'm just gonna play Angela. Let's do her thing. So we flip until we get a minion. Search the top. Oh, actually, you just search the top 10 cards of your deck for a minion and put it into play.
Okay.
So we actually
1,
get to
2,
choose.
3. I'm assuming you have to keep them in order.
There's no minions.
Really?
Yeah. Holy smokes, there's none.
Wow, that was lucky.
No, it's not lucky because she just dies.
Oh, well then never mind.
So
I didn't realize that was a thing.
yeah, after Angela enters play, search a top 10 cards of the encounter deck for a minion put in game with you. Shuffle the encounter deck. If a minion was not put in play, discard Angela.
Wow. All right.
So yeah, that was just a big waste.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. And then since we searched the deck, we have to shuffle the deck.
Do we? Okay.
I think that's just a basic game rule, is that anytime you look through the deck, you have to shuffle the deck.
Okay.
It says on the card, shuffle the encounter deck.
Oh, okay.
All right, so yeah, I guess I'm just doing a basic attack for 2.
Okay.
Sad turn for Gamorra. I played her really bad, but that's all right. I'll learn. That's it.
Okay.
So I draw 5. How many of you get to draw 4?
I draw 4. So I guess before we do this, is it worth getting rid of this?
By what? Taking 2 damage?
Take 2 damage and a face down encounter card?
Gosh, I don't know. We have no allies.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, that thing hits for 1. Taking 2 damage is kind of...
It just means there's a higher likelihood he's going to take the Power Stone from harder.
Yeah. That is true. Hero action.
I mean, we could just wait. It's fine.
You want to do it? You could do it as a hero action. I mean, I only have 10 health.
Yeah. 1, 2.
Yeah. So this says, take 2 damage, deal yourself a face down encounter card, shuffle. There you go. So here's a card.
Thank you.
And then this gets shuffled in the deck.
Yes, that gets shuffled into the deck. All right, then we can ready. And Ronan can activate against me first.
So you gotta ready and draw.
Oh yeah, fair enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
So, and then first things first is threat, so it gets 4.
Yes.
Yeah, I shouldn't have played that impede at all.
Okay, you were just excited about playing a card and having it return to your hand.
Yep.
I know you.
Misplay. Okay.
Okay. So Ronan is going to attack me, base 2. And
so when does
I
this
think I
happen?
want to defend because of the... I have
After the
counterpunch.
villain attacks. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not right away.
I don't know. Yeah.
So this is after your hero defends against an attack.
So you defend and punch him for 3?
Right.
Go for it.
Except, I guess I don't know the sequencing on... Because if... So...
You're not getting a counter if that's what you're wondering.
But I'm also wondering... Well, I guess it doesn't... We'll see how much he hits me for. Because the Power Stone... After a hero or villain deals 3 or more damage to the attached character with a single attack, attach the Power Stone to... So, I guess... I don't know which would happen first, but I guess we'll see if he actually...
So you're defending, so you exhaust.
Yes. Exhaust. And 0. Alright, so he doesn't hit me for 3.
Doesn't hit you
He
for
doesn't
anything.
hit me at all, yeah, because I defend for 2.
So now you can play that card.
So then I can counter punch for 3.
Yep.
So take off and
7.
2, 4, 6, 7. And I get a vengeance counter because he attacked me.
That's true. Okay. Now he's attacking me.
Yes.
So he's attacking me for 2. And I kind of don't want him to get the Power Stone.
He won't, because he has to deal damage to me.
Oh, right. Oh, but wait. Isn't there a thing where...
There are ways that there are encounter cards that make him take it. But he doesn't take it.
When Ronan the Accuser activates against you, give him 1 additional boost card if you have the Power Stone.
Oh,
so he gets
that's
1
relevant.
more card.
So 1 more card. 1 with a boost for the overkill. So I take 1 damage.
Okay. I knew we were missing something.
Yes, you are right. We were.
Okay. All right, so now he's attacking me, so it would just be a base 2. I think, just 2?
Just 2.
Yeah, go for it. Let's let him roll a 2 attack.
Okay. 1.
All right, so I take 3.
Okay. And bad cards. So
you get 2.
Take 2, yeah, because of this hazard here.
So you're gonna have 3.
I'm gonna have 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first one is gang up. So getting attacked again.
Okay.
So defense triggered cards, do you actually have to defend to use them?
That's not how they work now.
That's what I thought.
All right, so when you would take any amount of damage, prevent X of that damage where X is equal to double your attack. Yeah, so you just...
I'm just gonna
when you would take damage
when he's gonna take when he's gonna hit me for a big chunk.
Yeah.
So all right, so he's attacking me base 2 with 2 cards.
2 cards.
Because I have the Power Stone.
Yep.
0. 1 with overkill. So 3.
So we get all the overkill cards?
Yeah, we did. We got all of them.
So he's
hitting me for 3.
Which would steal the Power Stone. But that's not a big deal because you could just get it right back next turn because you're going to have a 3rd counter.
Yeah, I guess that's the question, though. We still have all of these cards.
I don't think it's worth playing that card to prevent 3 damage. That card does double your thing, so it'll prevent 6 on the next roll. So I say just take 3, let him have the Power Stone.
Okay, so I take 3. He takes the Power Stone from me. Then my second card. Oh, he got his...
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh! Nope. I lied. Okay, he got his stupid hammer back on the first turn, of course. And then a minion.
Okay. Where were you when I had Angela? Stupid minion.
We just milled a whole bunch of them in boost cards. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. All right, so then I have 1 card, and it's a nasty one. It's a Cannonade, which is a Hinder 3 card with the boosty icon.
amplifier.
Amplifier.
Yep. So hinders 3, and we can use them a lot to remove threats. So hinder 3
so
plus.
it's gonna
plus what?
So +1.
So 7.
7.
Okay. What's up, Jay?
JJ, hey man, long time.
No, we did skip a couple of Fridays.
We did, yeah.
Because we, as you can see, are now on camera.
Yeah,
I had to completely break down our entire stream setup and rebuild it from scratch, and it took me a while.
Yeah, and it was more than that. Like we had to
install some stuff.
Yeah, but like we actually like created rafters so we could hang up these lights and camera. Like there was actual construction that went on the house.
There was some construction that happened, as well as some ghetto rigging with some twine that I miraculously managed to do. So I'm kind of proud of myself a little bit.
It's a pretty good setup considering the ridiculous budget that it was built on.
And it's now like only 82% ghetto rigged, as opposed to before it was more so, and with much more official equipment. So hopefully you like the new setup and it looks okay. All right, and we were at you doing your card, which is that, and that's it, right?
That's it.
So we're done.
Yep.
So pass that to you.
All right, and I'm going to think about this turn and try not to screw up like I did last time. Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah, Drax is not going to do as awesome of a turn this time around. Ooh, Mantis is cool. So she can exhaust, deal herself 1 damage, and heal 3 from an identity.
Cool.
That's nice.
Interesting. Interesting.
Thanks, Jay. I'm glad that you like the setup. I know everybody was always talking about how they wanted to see our faces, so now you can see our faces.
Yeah.
You can see our crazy reactions when we do bananas stuff especially with this game.
So do you need this guy's gonna be a problem? 7 health.
He's 7, but he only hits for 1.
Yeah.
He does have guard though, it just means attack the boss.
So I have a card called Decisive Blow that as long as I have played a thwart event.
Oh, you know what? I actually realized
you get another counter.
Yeah, because he attacked me 3 times.
When I get a thwart event, if I've played a thwart event, this thing does 7.
Yes.
So I could just wipe that guy out in
nice.
1 card.
I mean, I'm okay with it, if that's your question.
But I have to play a thwart event first, which is fine. So question is, what thwart event do I play?
Jay, my first turn with Drax
was pretty good.
Was really good. So like when I go post this on YouTube in a day or 2, just go back and watch that first turn, and I'll timestamp for like when we start when we actually start playing.
And don't watch my first turn. Fast forward through it. It was really bad.
But I did a lot of really cool Drax things on my first turn. And obviously now I had to use some of my cards for defense, and I actually defended. So this turn isn't going to be as good. But so far, I think he's very cool. I think he is very well themed. I like his cards. I think they're very on point theme-wise. And they're very different mechanics relative to a lot of the other heroes, which I'm always impressed when these guys can continue to design new characters that function very differently.
Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard Set the Pace.
Okay.
And I'm going to discard Clobber. And I'm going to play... I'm going to exhaust this to play Hit and Run.
Sure.
Which is an attack thwart card?
Yeah, it's both. It's essentially going to deal 3 damage and remove threat remove 3 threat because you get your bonus from Gamorra.
Right.
So it's an instance of 2 and an instance of 1 on each of those.
Yep. So I'll deal 2 to the villain.
Okay.
And then when I deal 2 damage with an attack, I will remove 1 threat.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think what we're going to do is remove it from this nasty thing.
I agree.
And then I'll remove 2 threat from a scheme.
Yeah,
so
I'd pull it still from.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then deal 1 damage to an enemy. So 1 damage to Ronan.
Correct.
And this is going to go in my discard pile. Now, I think what I want to do is discard a forward momentum and exhaust the Milano to play Decisive Blow, which will deal 7 damage to your minion.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. And then I can thwart for 2 here.
Sure.
And then I guess I'm just done.
Yeah. So with that said, so I have Drax's knife, which gives him +1 attack.
Mm-hmm.
I still have that crazy parry. Or I could use these to play Mantis, who can hear that cannonade.
Sure.
I think that might just be better.
I think that's fine.
Plus, she has a little versatility to be able to heal us if we really need it.
Yeah.
So we'll play her. She will exhaust to thwart for 2.
Yep.
And clear that side scheme.
Yep, that's gone.
And that is just my turn.
Yeah.
That's really it. So ready up. I guess before I ready up, do we want to do this again?
I don't think we can afford to. I think just taking 1 is not as bad as taking 2. Because it would. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, we'd split up the cards, so you take 2, I would take 2. Like if I took this again.
Yeah, I don't think we can afford to.
Okay. Hitting like a truck right now.
It is what it is.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, I get 5. Okay.
Oh, that's cool. New protection card, Deflection. When an identity would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent up to 5 of that damage. Discard cards from the top of your deck equal to the amount of damage. That's
Seems good.
just a nice little
Damage prevention
thing. What's up, Mr. Marvel? Yeah, I have no idea how long it's going to take for you to get Drax. I think he's Australia, if I remember.
Oh,
right, Mr. Marvel?
yeah,
You're
it takes
Australia.
a while.
Takes a long time for things to get to you.
Poor Australia.
Who knows?
But apparently Australia is the land of Star Wars miniatures because everybody seems to be able to find them. It's crazy.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, so we have to do threat, so drop another 4 on there.
Yeah. Gross.
Uh-huh. Hope we don't get a side scheme. He's attacking you.
Yep. And he's attacking for base 4. So I think I might have to defend here.
So, question. Before you do that, I am considering defending for you for 2 reasons. 1, because every time he attacks me, I'm now going to draw a card because I'm max on bench counters. So I could draw 2 cards right now for your attack, and then when he which is helpful. Secondly, I have that copy of Subdue that will reduce his attack by 3. So I'm wondering, I think it's reasonable for me to be able to take an extra attack there. It means
You also have the other card you could prevent damage.
I can. I'd like to be able to play this Fight Me Coward so I can actually defend and ready. So I can do stuff. But I think I can reasonably, get rid of this to play this to make one of those attacks way less.
Sure.
Yeah, because he has to actually attack me from. But I think.
Is it when he initiates an attack?
No, it's when he attacks.
After the villain attacks Drax, place a vanish counter if you cannot draw a card. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm considering
It's up to you.
those things. Let's try it. I think that's what Drax wants to do.
Sure,
So
go for it.
we're gonna defend for you.
Okay.
And we're gonna discard my counterpunch to play the subdue, so it's -3.
All right.
So it's only base 1.
Yep. And you only lose 1 card.
And 1 boost. If this is an attack, the card gets +3 boost icons.
Just attacking for 4.
So he's attacking for 4, which I'm blocking for 2, so I take 2 damage.
Yep.
And I draw a card because he attacks me and I'm max on vengeance. Oh, that's nice.
What is that?
It's not the defending one. It's after the villain attacks, you deal X damage to the villain where X is equal to 2. So I can swing back.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. So
now he's attacking.
Then he's gonna actually attack me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's base a lot.
Base 4.
So
there's nothing you can do. He attacks you.
No, I know. I'm just wondering if I don't think it's worth having Mantis do it, block and like jump in front of it. I think
you just attack.
I think I just take it, and if I have to
yeah.
spend this, I will.
Yeah.
So it's base 4,
mm-hmm.
and I will have to pay for the card. So give the villain an additional boost card. But this has 1 pip on it. So he's 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you have 5
and
health.
I'm at 5. So I will have to. Well, I guess I could.
You could do what?
I could use this and this to pay for the deflection and hit him back for 1, 2, 4.
That's not worth it. We need to remove threat.
That's it. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this deflection. When any amount of when any identity would take any amount of damage, prevent up to 5 of it. Discard cards from the top of your deck for each damage prevent. So I'm preventing all 5.
I'm milling 5.
So mill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Drax's other knife. Hilarious. Drax's knife and Drax's other knife.
Nice.
Seems appropriate. Appropriately named. Okay.
That seemed good.
So that was that.
So then
and I draw another card because he attacks me.
Ah.
Oh, now I get the parry. Go figure.
I might need
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then bad cards.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 2 because of this.
Yep.
I get 1.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Oh boy, I hate this card. Superior Tactics. The Power Stone cannot be unattached from Ronan the Accuser. Attach a Power Stone to Ronan. If he already has it, place 1 threat here per player. So this is a side scheme. It's going to get 4 threat per player. Oh, wait. 3 threat per player.
Okay.
So it's going to start off with 2 per player, so it's going to have 4. And then we're putting an additional 2, so 6.
Yeah. Correct.
All right.
Thanks for jumping in, Jay.
Thanks for coming,
Hopefully
guys.
We'll see you later.
Oh.
Yeah, I know the protection cards sometimes are a little hard to see with our Zoom
screen.
just because of the green, but I do try to make sure that they're at least visible.
All right, so hero Ronan the Accuser attacks you, +1 attack. So
you're getting attacked.
I stand
again.
accused. I'm getting
you
attacked.
Stand accused.
So
he's attacking you 2, 3, 4, base 5.
Yeah, I'm defending.
Okay. I could always throw Mantis under the bus. She's 2 thwart, which is nice.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'll defend. Here's your card. All right, so roll a boost card.
So 5 plus boost. Attach the Power Stone to Ronan. Oh, that doesn't. All right, so it's just 5.
All right, so I'm taking 3. All right.
My bad card is a minion.
Okay.
He has patrol. That's annoying.
All right.
Although I'm tapped.
Okay.
All right. That's it. Yeah, pass that over here. So that said, I'm not able to do as much of the cool fun stuff as I was hoping to be able to do because I just had to prevent it. But it's fine. It is what I think. Mantis thwarts for 2 off of
Here.
Well, do we just need to pull it from the main? That doesn't does that have a bad effect for us right now? Other than the Power Stone can't be attached from Ronan?
Not really.
I feel like we might want to just
All right.
work on the main.
Okay.
And then we can use this potentially to remove 3 from the...
We can.
And I guess, does that count as me? No,
Warding? No.
because it's action to cost it.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just thinking because of the patrol, but I don't think it matters. Nope. And I'm done.
I think you flip over.
You think I flip?
Mm.
All right. So when he flips, he removes all of his vengeance counters and he heals 2 for each.
Is it a forced response?
6. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
When you change the forms, you remove all your counters and heal 2 for each one.
So you heal 6.
So I heal 6.
So you're gonna go up to one minus your max. So you'll be at 14. Oh. I was not doing math very well.
No.
No, 11.
Fine.
That's fine. Okay. All right, so it's my turn.
Yeah. I was at 5, so.
Okay.
Rebuild those vengeance counters.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I think all I'm going to do is okay. I think I'm just going to pitch this and exhaust this to play Clobber.
Okay.
So Clobber will deal 3 damage, and since it's the first card I've played, I get to return it to my hand.
Oh, sure.
So I'm just going to punch the villain for 3, and then remove 1 threat.
Oh, no, we can't take that.
Can't take the Power Stone.
Yep. Never mind.
So we'll just move 1 threat. I guess we'll remove it from here.
Sure.
Then I think we will discard Genius. Actually, no. We'll discard Clobber. Oh, well, that's an alter ego action. All right. And I can't flip.
Yeah, we can't both flip.
Can't both flip. So yeah, I think that's fine. I'll discard Clobber, I'll discard Genius, and I'll just play Hit and Run.
Sure.
So I will deal 2 more damage to the Voss.
Okay.
I cannot remove the threat, but I'll deal remove 2 threat and trigger the damage to flip them.
Oh, you haven't done that yet?
Yeah, I haven't thwarted.
Okay, so when he flips up, he gets tough again. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for cut the power side scheme and reveal it. Everything else is the same, so I guess check that. Cut the power. Cut the power side schemes. Here. Tough again and 18 per player. So
Not here.
36. So it's just a critical, so I'm glad we cleared this first, with 3 per player.
Okay. No, it's not.
All right. All right. YOLO.
Yep, we're in trouble.
Maybe I shouldn't have flipped because I had that parry, but...
I mean, one of us had to start healing.
Yeah.
I'm at 4.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. That's a hero interrupt. I was gonna say if that deflection wasn't a hero interrupt, I could definitely make sure don't die, but Mantis can block her.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay.
Alrighty. Let's. Oh, I have to also ready myself. All right, we will. Threat for the main.
4.
Yeah.
There you
There we go. And nothing else happens with any of those other things. So he is teaming against me for base 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep, that's it. Phase 4 scheme, and it's a 0. Thank you. Drop another 4 on there. He is attacking you, and Mantis is jump in front of it. You ready, and
Oh yeah.
So Mantis will jump in front of your attack. I think we've gotten all the overkill.
All the overkills
guys,
should be gone.
Yeah. Attack gets piercing. Fine. Bye, Mantis. Thank you. Did your job. And
Encounters.
Encounter cards.
So you get 2.
I get 2.
I get 1.
My first one. Hull Breach. Peril. Choose to either exhaust the Milano, spend 2 mental resources, or deal 3 damage to the first player. I guess I'm just gonna take 3. I don't really want to exhaust the Milano.
What's going on?
I have to either exhaust the Milano, spend 2 mental resources, which I can't do because I only have 1, or deal myself 3 damage.
Okay.
Especially, I could still recover since I'm on this set. That's the first card. Second card, Fanaticism Surge. Attached to Ronin. It gets 3 Fury counters, which they're going to give him Overkill and Piercing and +1 attack.
That's a brutal card.
So,
Overkill, Piercing, and +1 attack.
1 Fury counter +1 additional per player, so total.
Yep.
Overkill and Piercing.
That's a yucky card.
Thankfully, that's not super relevant at the moment. And Surge. 3 combat armor. Attached to the enemy with the highest attack. Reduce the amount of damage attached character takes from each attack by 1. Hero action, spend 3 resources of the same card type to discard this card. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Get wrecked.
That went sideways. I guess I might be able to spend 3 because I have a bunch of fists.
We'll see. A lot of problems to deal with.
All right. Your card.
Oh, and this guy thwarts for 1.
Oh, yes. Totally.
Blindside. Peril. When revealed, choose 1. Exhaust the Milano, spend 2 fist resource, or stun the first player.
Yeah. Seems
So
like I'm getting stunned.
I don't have 2 fist resources.
Yeah.
So it's either exhaust the Milano or you get stunned.
I feel like we need the Milano to keep this under control.
Could be. I guess we could just let it go to the second stage, but I don't know.
That usually seems bad to me. I think just to get stunned.
Okay.
Sucks, but I think that's the least awful of all.
Wait a long time
things.
before he makes an attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
It will. All right. So past that.
Joy. What am I gonna do with my turn? Can't even imagine. Okay.
I have a whole bunch of defensive cards.
Yeah.
And an event card that I can't even use.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pretty much not do it.
All right. I'm just
for
gonna
the whole turn. That's really what's gonna happen.
This is terrible. I'm gonna play Plan of Attack and look at the top 4 cards of my deck for an attack event.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I got one
taking the one
that costs 0. And then what happens to the rest? Search the top 4 cards of your deck. Shuffle your deck. All right.
Conan is still just a jerk.
Yeah. I also didn't play particularly well. I think that hurt us. I would do things so differently now that I have played a couple turns with her. Yeah. But this is what happens when you watch a stream. We're essentially beta testing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
All right.
Well, what's really interesting with him is so many times he's actually not doing his basic attack where he gets to do all the fun stuff so we can play these defense cards.
Yeah.
So I don't think I know the right balance there.
Yeah.
To be able to still use all of his cool stuff to bump his attacks.
Yeah. So I'm going to discard this combat training.
Yep.
And play a second copy of my finesse here.
Keen Instincts. Yeah. Finesse is Spider-Woman.
Or Keen Instincts
is Gamorra.
Yeah. And then I guess, I mean, it's a little inefficient, but I still think it's better to do more thwarting.
Yeah, I mean, at this point we need to thwart.
Yeah. So I'm going to lose a damage, I guess. I guess I could throw the damage over there. That is a dude.
He is a dude.
We're going to play Acrobatic Move for 0. Hero action, deal 2 damage to an enemy.
Okay.
And trigger her ability. Yes, 2 there.
Okay.
And I'll trigger the ability to remove 1 threat from somewhere. And it's got to be probably here.
Yeah, because we can't even remove from here.
Yep.
That,
so we're going to make this into a 5. And then I'm going to exhaust both copies. Keen Instincts to play Forward Momentum. And since I played an attack event, that will thwart 5.
Nice.
So we'll get rid of this.
Yeah, she is cool like that, where she gets to, if you sequence things right.
Yeah, that's why I like her. I just at all played terrible in the first turn.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that was
that was a thwarting event. Right?
So I can ping and remove the tough.
Ping that off. Yep.
And then unfortunately, I want to be able to attack that guy, but I think we just need to thwart. So we're gonna take an advantage here to remove 3.
I agree.
And then thwart for 2 off the main.
Yep.
Knocking down to 3.
I agree.
And I think I kind of have to flip because I'm at 4 and we have no allies to block. And I think I could also use the opportunity to take the damage and get rid of the hammer. I think that might be the way to go. So I'm going to flip.
Well, you have to do this first then. You're going to do that.
Yes, I'm going to deal the 2 damage.
So take 2 damage and
encounter card. Because if you're going to get an encounter card, you might as well do it when you're on the
I get it.
The other side. And then
his deck isn't very big, unfortunately, but
I'm going to flip. I'm going to use this ability here. Look at the top card of my deck. If it's an attack or a thwart, put it into my hand. Please be an attack or a thwart. It is. I'm going to put this in my hand. And I'm going to actually use it to play a conditioning room, which is an alter ego action.
Yeah.
Which allows me to return the bottommost attack or thwart event to my hand.
Yep. Which
is not a good one.
But you could just discard it now, so then next turn.
For what?
At the end of your turn, you can just.
Yeah. So that it's
on top.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then you can go and get one you actually want next turn.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
All right, so you're done.
I'm done.
Yeah. Okay, so then my turn. So I probably need to recover.
Yes.
I'd like to not have to do that, but I think I have that. And then flip. And I could take the opportunity to get rid of this, or I could play a card that's going to get rid of my stun.
It's up to you. What does this thing do?
It reduces the damage he takes by 1 for every attack.
Oh, okay.
Oh, would that have not would he have not had the tough taken off?
No, because that was a ping.
Yeah.
It wasn't an attack.
So he's still tough.
No, the tough is gone.
It's not an attack?
Yeah,
okay.
It says after you play a thwart event, deal a damage.
Ah, okay. So
this says
that's attack
reduce, and I didn't attack him.
Yeah,
so.
You didn't. So that worked.
I attacked that thing instead.
Correct. So
We did it right.
we did do it right.
I think we have to get rid of some of this stuff.
I agree, and I have a strength, so like, kind of the time.
I agree. I think you might. I think if we just let him keep building, we're just gonna.
It means I'm not playing any of my other cards.
It is what
but
it is.
I think
right?
it is what it is. Everything's an event, so it's not like I can get a permanent into play. It's just literally every card in my hand except for this is an event.
Yeah.
So I think I get rid of these 3. That.
So that's discarded.
Yeah. Discarded. And sit on 4 cards, so I'm not drawing anything new.
Brutal.
Yep.
Okay.
But I just have a grip of defensive cards.
Which might be relevant.
It might be.
Okay.
All right, so then
I'm gonna discard my first hit.
Yep.
Because I don't want that card.
Yep. So ready up. I don't draw cards because I'm at my hand size.
Unless there's anything you want to discard.
I mean, this is uber defense. This will reduce his attack against me, and this is the prevent 5 damage if I really freaking have to. So I don't think I want to discard any of these cards.
Well, at least you'll build up your attack counters again. Oh, and I get 6. Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right. We'll see how it goes.
Add 4 again.
Yes.
And he is scheming against you, base 3. +2.
Ooh, 1 away.
Yep. And he's attacking me. I think.
Just reduce it? Or do you want the parry?
I think I want to reduce it because the parry is better when I have counters. So I'd rather do that for like a second attack.
Okay.
So I'm going to discard the knife leap to do the subdue to reduce attack by 3.
Yep.
Which his attack right now is
4.
a lot. 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
And remove one of these counters. So it's going to be piercing and overkill, I think.
When Ronan attacks you, gains overkill and piercing. At the end of the attack, remove a fury counter.
Okay, I removed it.
That's fine.
So it's base 5. I'm reducing it by 3.
Yep.
So it's base 2.
Are you defending? Probably not, right?
Not right now.
Yeah.
+2.
So
that's
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, minus 3. So I'm taking, and then taking 2 from.
Ouch.
Okay. That's right, but I get a vengeance counter.
Yeah.
And
bad cards.
Bad cards. So you get 2 more.
Yeah, because I'm the first player.
You're first player.
Oh boy. All right, so Kree physiology. Surge, give Ronan the Accuser a tough status. Take 1 damage. Oh. Oh, no. If he already has a tough status, take damage.
Oh, okay.
So this card's going to go away.
Yeah.
But it's Surge, so I get a new card on the top of my pile.
Correct.
Oh, pincer maneuvers. Hinder 2.
Other sides.
Yeah, this is a really bad card.
Oh, double accelerator?
Yeah.
Ugh. So
and it starts
2
with 3,
so
it's another 7. Buried thread here.
Yeah. DRAX doesn't thwart, if you haven't realized.
Yeah, I noticed. It's all right.
All right. Keep going. Dig through that pile of cards.
Alter Ego. When revealed, Alter Ego, Ronan Accuser schemes at +1 scheme.
So base 4. Okay,
Yeah, so this is gone. So reveal that.
Other pincer for 3. Good God.
Okay, so this is
super gone. So flip for the whatever. What does it say for the next?
Yeah. So when revealed, attach the Power Stone to Ronan. If he's already attached, give him a face down boost card.
Ooh. All right, and that starts with
1 per player. So it's actually just 2. 1.
Oh, and it goes up by 2.
Yeah. Okay. And then my last card is Single-Minded Fury. Attach the Power. Oh no, Ronan the Accuser attacks the player who controls the Power Stone. If no attack was made, this card gains Surge. Shadows.
Gosh bless it.
All right.
And that's how Ronan gets you, because you have to surge so many times that eventually you get a bad card.
Yeah. So I get Sibling Rivalry.
Yeah, another sides game. Good gosh. All right. And I think that's really bad for Gamorra, if I remember.
Oh, it's bad. And Nebula.
Yep.
All really bad things. And these get shuffled in. And we got a million threat. I knew we were being a little overzealous using pre-con decks against
I mean,
Ronan,
it's okay.
but it's fun.
If we just get
an island, we get an
wipe.
island.
It's fine.
Agreed.
It is what it is.
One of our 1,000 wipes.
Yep.
All right, so Nebula just has Retaliate 2.
What was this?
That was the card that get rid of that card.
Okay.
That was the card that made him scheme.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then Sibling Rivalry. Players other than Gamorra cannot remove threat from Sibling Rivalry, so I'm the only one who can.
Correct.
After the villain phase begins, deal 1 face down encounter card to Gamorra. So if I don't get rid of this, I'm getting another encounter card.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what is Nebula's Retaliate 2, I think, and what's her interrupt?
Kills if I had a Nebula ally in play, you get rid of it.
Yeah.
All right.
So my bad card.
Yep.
Power Siphon. Exhaust the Milano, spend 2 lightning bolts, or discard a card at random from my hand. Guess we're gonna discard one of these cards.
Yeah, at random. Yeah.
At random. Fine.
So on the upside, we can use the Milano to remove something from Pincer.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I wasn't exhausting the Milano.
That's
like
the
we're
upside.
still behind in threat.
Yeah.
All right, well, I lose my defensive.
And you're having another turn where you don't have cards to play.
Correct. And I'm not doing anything because I'm stunned.
You're just removing. Yeah.
Yeah. So that, and like, I definitely haven't figured out how to play him right, because he needs to be doing his things to draw extra cards.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't figured it. It's the first
I
time
definitely haven't figured him out.
Yeah.
I had a killer first turn with him.
And then it all went downhill.
And then I've done nothing since.
Yeah. Sounds like Ronan. Hilarious. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get the first player token.
So I get the first player token.
Yay.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna remove some threat.
Joy.
Yeah.
So replace this with 2.
Yeah, or
there was 7 on it.
Yeah, there you go.
So 4, right?
Yes, there was 7
4.
on it.
So shift 4.
Yeah. Then.
Okay.
This has 20 threshold. Okay.
Yeah, we have a little time.
Not a lot though. All right. So I guess I just have to attack to remove that stun. I think I have a choice.
Yeah.
And I can't even get the extra card because I don't actually. I just remove the stun. I don't actually. Yeah, done.
Do you flip?
No.
How are you gonna live?
I mean,
I
I
guess
have
you have
a
a
prevent
defense
5
thing?
damage in my hands. So,
Okay. All right.
and/or I'll defend.
Alrighty.
If we can kill this guy, that'd be great, but I don't think that's likely.
I don't know if that's happening. All right, recover 3. It's terrible, but I mean,
yeah,
I can't flip up with.
Yep, can't flip up with 2 health.
Yeah, look at the top card. It is an attack, so I get it.
Yep. You can also do conditioning.
Yep, conditioning room will return the bottommost attack or thwart from your discard pile of the hand and heal a damage. Oh, and it healed the damage? Missed that part last time.
Well, then you can heal.
Correct. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
You missed the last.
All right, so here's
statement.
a thwart, bottommost. That impede I misplayed on the.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll flip up. And, well, that doesn't actually seem bad. So we'll exhaust both of these.
Yep.
We're going to play that impede.
Yeah.
And we're going to remove 3 threat.
Yeah.
So it's got to be from this thing, I think.
So, the double accelerator,
yeah. So remove 3 threat from here. And we'll deal a damage, and let's get rid of his tough.
Yep.
Okay. This is going to go back to my hand. It's the first card I've played. And then we are going to now play an attack. Discard this and this. Play uppercut for 5.
Oh,
and
nice.
Just punch Nebula in the face.
Smack her in the face and get her out of here.
But I'm going to take 2.
No, you're not. You killed her.
Oh, retaliate. That's right. Good call. Good rules.
Doesn't retaliate if you kill her.
I will trigger a thwart, so remove 1.
Yep.
Get rid of pincer maneuver.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And still my turn. Okay, so I think I'm just doing this because I want to. Energy.
Good reason.
To play the impede again.
Oh, sure.
Just remove 3 threat from here.
Yep.
And then we're going to play set the pace, which is a hero action thwart. Remove 1 threat from a scheme.
Oh.
Get rid of this stupid thing.
Nice. All right.
Okay.
That's gone.
And then I only have 1 card left. But 1's really good. So I might just want to hold on to it and discard a card.
What you got?
So I've got this card, which is the one that deals 7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then I have this bad
the
card.
First hit, yeah.
Yeah, so my option is I could discard this card and just play this first hit to deal 2 damage to, like, your minion.
It's not going to have anything meaningful.
Or I could hold on to this card to hit him for 7.
Yeah.
But then I get rid of the... you know what? We need every amount of damage. I'm just going to hit your guy for 2.
Sure?
Yep.
All right.
Can't afford to hold on to cards right now.
Okay.
It's bad, but...
That's it?
I at least did something that turn.
Oh, you did good, considering all I did was remove a stun.
Alright. So now threat 2 per player.
Oh, hey, he does have a thwarting card. Remove X threat from his scheme where X is equal to his attack.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. And I have 2 deflections, so I could prevent quite a bit of damage.
Okay.
Alrighty. So first thing is threat, so we got to drop 4 on here.
I just did.
Oh.
It was at 2.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
So I just added 4, so it's at 6.
Perfect. Okay. Then he is attacking moi.
Yep.
With a boost card.
Yep. And 1, 2, 5.
With 2 boost cards.
With 2 boost cards, 5, and it's piercing. And
piercing and overkill.
Yep.
Which the piercing and overkill are irrelevant. But we're obviously going to defend.
Yeah.
So 3, 4, 5. Plus a card. Oh, it's 0. And a card. Boost. Attach his stupid weapon to him.
Ugh.
So then it's +4.
Yeah.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 6. -2. So I take 4.
Might want to prevent that because you'll only have 1 hit point left.
2.
And he's going to attack you for 2 and kill you.
Oh, relevant.
So you might want to play your card that prevents a bunch of damage.
I might have to play the deflection. Yeah, you are right. I forgot about this jerk. Okay, so we will spend a deflection and a hard. Well, the hard knocks is kind of nice. But
you can probably spend the
threat.
Milano. If you need to.
I think. Well, I guess we can't use it to remove threat anymore, can we?
Correct. You can't remove threat from anything.
So yeah, I'll use a deflection and use this to play a deflection to prevent the 4 damage he's dealing and mill 4 cards from the top.
Yeah. Okay.
Then this guy hits me for 2. Yeah. Okay.
Now he's attacking me.
Now he's attacking you for 6. Base 6.
Yeah,
And we had to remove that. So base 6.
And I'm defending.
Yeah. So 1 card, 1. So 7 minus 2, take 5.
2, 4, 5. She has 2 health left.
Get wrecked.
And bad cards.
Oh yeah, fudge.
You get 2.
I get 2.
And I get 1.
All right, first card is Waylay. When revealed, stun and confuse Gamorra.
Awesome.
I remember that. Her terrible cards.
Okay.
So Gamorra stunned and confused. That's horrible. Free Commando. The same guy with Patrol. Great.
All right. And Waylay. Stun and confuse Gamorra. If Gamorra is already stunned and confused, this card gains Surge. I'm in a bind. Attached to Gamorra. Treat Gamorra's printed text box as if it were blank. Hero action.
Get red, Gamorra. Her encounter set is
Hero action.
so
Choose and discard
bad.
an attack event from your hand. Deal 1 damage to Gamorra. Discard this card.
Her encounter set
It's brutal.
is just the worst.
It's not the worst.
Her entire encounter set.
It's not the worst. I mean,
No.
Hulk is.
I still
Brutal.
argue that hers is worse. Hulk sucks because all of his things have 3 pips, so it makes the deck hit harder. However,
His encounter set is
her
awful.
encounter set completely nerfs her.
Yeah.
Like she just literally can't play the game.
Well, but you could just take a damage, get rid of this
But
card.
the stun and confuse,
Yeah, I mean, that stings too. But that's why they have, there's cards that remove stun and
the
confuse.
or the cards that like stun it, they did thwart and attack. So with 1 card you can remove both. Yeah, I get it. But like it's just nasty.
Yep.
Nasty.
All right.
All right, so passing this.
Go, Joy.
And yet again, I'm gonna do nothing.
It's tough playing
'Cause I'm
this solo
tapped.
player game.
Well, it's like I have to tap to defend.
Yeah.
There's just not a lot of ways to ready.
Yep.
Drax's might need some of the ways to, like some of the things that allow him to ready.
Okay.
He has a couple of cards in his set, but it's not enough. I think he wants some of the defensive cards that if you take no damage, you ready.
I can't even get rid of this. Hilarious. All right, so can't get rid of it, so we're not going to worry about it.
You can't.
No.
What do you have to do to get rid of it?
I have to discard an attack event, and I only have 1 attack event in my hand.
Oh, so you're gonna use it to get rid of your stuff.
So I might, yeah. So I'm gonna clobber.
To get rid of your stuff.
This will get rid of my stun and return this to my hand.
Yep.
Yay! And
True.
then
I guess now you could do it.
I know I could do it.
How much does Clobber do?
It deals 3. So I could.
Way I think now, right? As uses Fury.
Yeah, it
the
should have
ballot is
gone away.
gone.
Yeah.
Your attack against you is the last counter, so.
All right. So
Back to his hammer with the Power Stone.
I think we have to discard some of these more expensive cards. That they're really good. So I think we have to discard Clobber and discard. And I would love to keep this Groot around, but Groot is not going to do so hot against Ronan. Ronan's just going to wreck him. He's got a base 3, 4, 5. He's never going to stay around. So yeah, goodbye Groot. Goodbye Clobber. I'm going to play Nebula.
Oh, the ally?
The
Yep.
redeemed Nebula.
Yep.
And this lets me search your deck for an attack or thwart event. Hopefully I got one.
You only have 4 or 5 cards in your deck.
got one.
As I say, it's essentially any event for her. Uh-huh.
Okay. And then we're gonna use Nebula to kill one of your patrol guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna have to pitch both of these to play this impede. To remove my confused.
Oh.
Just thought and confused.
Fair enough.
She takes the damage here. And I'm at 2 hit points. So I kind of have to flip. I don't think I have a choice. So I will take a damage to get rid of this thing. Yeah, hero action.
Well, don't you have
Choose
to
and discard an attack. Oh, I have to have an attack event.
Yeah.
So I can't do that.
No.
Sad times. Okay. Flipping.
Yeah.
And I'll do this to heal 1 and put the bottommost in my hand. And as they say in Spaceballs, pray to God.
Yeah. Well, it's my turn, but yeah.
Go ahead.
All I'm doing is removing some threat. So I can remove 3 threat.
Okay. Sure.
So I guess we'll just pull it from the main.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
You can't do it because it's patrol.
I have to remove it from the side scheme.
Okay.
I can thwart. I just cannot thwart them.
Okay. Well.
So pull it from the side scheme.
All right. That's fine. It'd be nice to get the Power Stone back. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
That's all I got.
staying with 2 hit points.
That's all I got.
4 hit points.
Yeah, I mean we can't both flip. I don't.
It's got
Although
20.
I have no cards. Yeah, I might have.
I think you have to.
He's gonna hit me. So if I flip, I heal for 4.
Yeah.
Off of that.
And then you're still exhausted.
Yes, but I'm saying we're ready. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I am out of cards.
Yeah. I guess you should have done this first. Although, no, that's really terrible. Because if you shuffle it back in, there's only 1 card in the deck. It's guaranteed to come back out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there is a singular card in the encounter deck. I'm not going to do that right now.
Yeah. All right, so I guess I'm going to hold on to my impede here. I have 1 card in my deck. The final 6 here.
All right. Well, thankfully, with that singular card, we skip a turn of increasing the threat. By an extra 1. All right.
Okay.
And
I mean, we're going to lose this probably, but
probably.
you never know.
Probably.
Because
he schemes for base 4.
There's
so.
10 on it.
I don't know, however many.
10.
Yeah. So that's yeah, we're very likely about to lose.
Yeah. Oh well.
All right, so he's scheming against you.
Yeah.
Base 4. +2.
So that's a good old 6.
So yeah, we've lost.
Okay.
And that's an accelerator.
It doesn't matter because he schemes for you for 4.
Right, exactly. He schemes for me base 4 +1. So
that's a
yes,
scooper.
We just lost. Yeah, I need to figure out Drax.
Yeah,
I felt like I got him on that first turn and did like really cool Drax stuff, but then I was really struggling with being able to do the defensive things that he wants to do and still be able to attack. Like he has...
You really have to really plan it.
Like he has this fight me coward.
Yeah.
Which
is cool.
will ready him and then essentially either give him a card or give him another vengeance
He
counter.
seems like he wants to flip often. He seems like he wants to flip often, like build up all his counters,
and then
do awesome things, flip, and then recover all his damage. The problem is...
There's only 2 copies of that card. So like... It's a little... I think he wants whatever some of those defensive cards are that if you take no damage ready.
Maybe. I don't know. he definitely wants the cards that like, if you take no damage, you ready, you draw a card, unflappable, all that kind of stuff.
That stuff.
The other thing is, both of these heroes want to flip. It seems like.
Yeah.
At some point.
I think you're right.
More than Gamorra.
I think he wants to flip a lot just to like get some counters, recover some damage.
Yeah,
get some counters.
I think he wants to like take attacks and just take them to the face and then recover all the damage.
Yeah.
Problem is, Ronin is the most punishing hero you face when it comes to flipping.
Yeah.
Like, that's the worst part about this character's design is that they basically made it so that if you go to this side, you lose.
Pretty much, yeah. Because the thresholds on his schemes are so low. And he has so many side schemes that he always puts in play.
And his thwarts are so high, his side schemes are high.
Yeah, he's just brutal.
He's just rough. It is what it is.
Yeah,
but it was still fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's always interesting to,
I guess we can fish out all my Nebula cards.
Yeah, really hard like that and see how you do. I think Drax has a lot of potential if you can figure out ways to optimize his ability to still get his attack bumps but defend when he needs to defend. Some of those new protection cards that just prevent a bunch of damage were cool.
Yeah, I think Drax seemed really cool. He seemed very much fun. Man, our friend Leander is gonna really like Drax because he's a defending hero that actually seems like he'll work.
Attack and do
he'll seem like he
the
can
counter
work.
Punches seem great with Drax.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he can do it's a 0 to do a bunch of attack damage back.
Yeah.
If you have a bunch of counters, if you only have like one counter, it's kind of
I don't know.
It's just a resource. But if you're hitting for 4, I mean, a counter punch is actually
0 to do 4 is crazy.
4 is great.
Yeah.
And now with the new rules where you don't actually have to defend to use those defense cards, that's super relevant.
Well, counterpunch you have to defend. It actually says
do you?
The trigger is, I think that if you read the card, you play the card when you're defending, I think. You have to read the
Okay. After your hero defends against an enemy attack.
That's the opportunity to play the card.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to defend to be able to play the card.
Yes.
So
that's one of the few where it's worded in that way.
Yeah. After your hero defends against an attack, specifically your hero defends. Yeah. Now, I think you can play this if you play another defense card beforehand, because then
correct. That counts as you defending.
But I think the new rule is you can only play one defense card. I don't remember.
Maybe per attack.
Yeah, I don't remember how that works.
It's been a while since I read through all those new.
Yeah, I just got to refresh the defense rules a little bit.
Yeah.
It's been about a month since we read them, so.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, as far as honestly, like a pre-con, these two characters have had better than your average pre-constructed decks.
I agree.
So, I mean. We got wrecked by him eventually, but we actually flipped him.
Yeah, I mean, we went
multiple turns.
Deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we went through his whole deck.
Yeah, we just got stuck.
Yeah, we definitely Drax hit a wall where he wasn't doing anything for like 3 turns.
More than that.
It was bad.
Yeah, because you're just all in survival mode. So, all right, well, until next week.
Yeah.
I think I'll build a custom-built Drax deck, and then we'll find a partner for him, and maybe we'll try this again, or we'll try either Ronin again, or maybe we'll try a different villain. Doesn't matter to me. Yeah. I could do Kang. I really like Kang. Haven't done him in a while.
Yeah, I don't know how I want to do Kang with when we're still trying to learn how to play these guys, because you end up having to play your own game for a hot minute. But we'll definitely play before next Friday, so I'm sure we'll have some practice. Yeah. So, all right, well, thanks for joining us for our new content Friday for Marvel Champions with Drax. Welcome back. Thanks for being patient with us. Hopefully you like our new setup with us in the corner, and if you don't like it, let us know what you don't like, and we'll change it. 100%. This is us still kind of going through an evolving stage. We don't know if we don't know if we like being across from each other. There's some advantages, like being able to use like certain playmats for games that we make. Pretty much every playmat. This type of playmat doesn't matter. Yes and no.
This type of playmat doesn't matter, but we have certain playmats
Yeah.
like that are like for games like Magic or like basically competitive card games where you play against each other, where you can't really use if we had like a different setup. Kind of like, you know, Team Covenant has like where they're sitting on a corner. We couldn't do that setument with these playmats. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let us know. And until next week, we're Always Games.
Always Games, we're signing out.
We're out.
Bye, everybody.